Special
Ta-da.
day.
It's a special day, yes.
Yeah, well, coming up.
Coming up
Let
soon.
me share on Twitch, actually, on Twitter.
What? Okay.
A
Good
special
evening,
day.
everybody.
Hello again.
Hello, welcome.
So, I hope everybody's doing well.
Sure.
I think we should start, as always, with the weekly energy reading, since we do it once a week. So, we should not break this tradition here. So, whomever is ready can start.
I'm ready. I'm going to go with what was earlier today, actually. I've got anticipation, waiting, just an energy of not knowing, and into like unknown, just like, okay, like a thrill of what else is happening. And that's what I get.
No.
And the unexpected.
Yeah, Mindy was all. So sometimes she gets this energy, yes, at the moment you said like this spirit.
Yep.
I got spiritual connect. Like for me, it's a hermit period, so it's about meditation or maybe concentration on your spiritual teacher, your spirit inside, and analyzing and finding solutions for yourself. So that's what I got.
I got the birds card and information about maybe higher energies or just like communication. So in groups, maybe like to make it better between more people so that they can maybe evolve together spiritually. Something like that I have. So like the horizon is like broadening um and very active energies. I don't know, very up in the air.
I agree. I think it is a good time for spiritual practices or something, because it's like actually to add hermit and is a spiritual teacher. So it could be just at the moment, and like when you said the birds, and Mindy was all like that. So I would be saying at the moment it is a great time for teamwork on different practices in yes, in communication and developing the skills. So
Yeah, on my
we
part,
have two other people
yeah.
who will be.
So on my part, yeah, we're seeing this. It's like the reclaiming of the responsibility, but the right responsibilities. With the eclipse coming up to solar eclipse coming up tomorrow, the catharsis is magnified. So the opportunity to to align oneself with one's true path and not to take responsibilities over burden.
That's what I felt too,
Yes.
actually.
It will be intense over the next 2 or 3 days, potentially emotionally. if people are not used to staying in the heart. So that heart space will provide clarity during the upcoming eclipse tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not really in agreement with what. Well, I'm not disagreeing, but I have as a center card, Angel of the Moon card, which clearly stands for lies, illusion, and all of that. I have on the material side, for lack of a better word, the anticipation, what Mindy picked up on as well. But since we have the center card with illusion, we have also on the spiritual development good news. But again, it relates to the illusion and lies. It comes out good in the end, but I wouldn't leave out that a lot of it is illusion of this experience. So I think that the growth potential is not higher as the potential for others to yield energies. I think it's we approaching this time of the year, you know. So I wouldn't be. I'm not saying that what you seeing is wrong, but I would still not leave the in between step out. That yeah, I was scammed or whatever you call it. Leads to growth, but clearly the energies are towards scam, lies, deceit, and all of that. That's the central factor. We are also Friday the 13th, by the way.
Yeah.
Special day.
I already Saturday 14th.
Are you already in the future?
Yeah.
So, does anybody know why Friday the 13th is considered the day of bad luck for some people?
Yes. No, I mean, like, I know that it's a superstition going on. Maybe those movie about Crook or those one horror
Well,
movie.
that came after, I would say, you know.
I think
Yeah.
more things happened maybe in different years on that date or something like that.
Yes. So there was on the Friday the 13th, I think 1200, whatever, don't nail me on the date, the Roman Empire or Rome went on a crusade against Catars, and they slaughtered them all down pretty much on the Friday of the 13th. That's because they were considered the pure one. Okay, if you Google it, they might say it's a cult or whatever, or it was a cult. But they just basically believed in religion without priests and hierarchy in that sense.
Where were they? The Cathars? Which
The
region?
Catars was central and south of France. Yeah. So that was on a Friday the 13th. I'm not sure if that's the only thing what relates to it, but if I think if you Google it, that one comes also up. That one is an interesting one, the Catars and Friday the 13th. There's also there's documentaries about the Catars. It's pretty interesting how it's all related to Mary Magdalene and other things.
The Essenes,
How?
perhaps.
How? Well,
Yes.
there's a place in France what's called Three Marie Le Bain. So that means three Marys. And they said the place is named like that because after Jesus was crucified and ascended, three Marys went with a boat from there to France. So that was why the place was named like that. But it's said that Jesus continued and had different bloodlines coming from there of south of France after his crusade or after he was crucified. So, and it said that Mary Magdalena wrote a book called the Book of Love. And yeah, that's probably the most sought after book from everybody.
Part of the gospel, supposedly, right?
Yes, yes. So that's a very interesting one about the Katars. But there's more, of course. I mean, there's many myths. There was Jules Verne who wrote the Voyage to the Center of the Earth and Nautilus, all of these things. This fantasy woman writer. He was in south of France in the supposed Qatar place, and then he said he was taken down into the tunnel, and that's where he got all of the idea
Oh,
from
I
books.
think I know. There, it's in like a small village or something like that in France, right?
Yes, yes.
Because I wanted to always go to that museum that they made for.
Well, interestingly enough, Leonardo da Vinci is also buried in south of France, even though he never lived there.
On those famous
Uh-huh.
cemeteries.
Good evening, everybody. Sorry, we didn't mean to ignore you.
We to the south of France now.
Hello, everyone.
Good evening. I'll be back.
She'll be back.
Thank you for coming. I hope everyone has a good day and positive energy of Friday 13th.
No, it's not loading.
Oh, lovely how Mindy was.
Thank you.
Stay with us and you will be safe.
Through the night.
Yeah, no, that's certainly a fascinating topic, and each time on Friday the 13th, I kind of, can relate to the energy. They have a very interesting hymn, also the Katars, which is also very energetic. And we could play it maybe later,
Ah,
but
you've played it once for me, right?
I did play it once for you.
Something like that. I remember
Something
that.
like that.
Yeah, no, it's very powerful. Yeah,
Andromedan priest, we love you.
I love you too.
Ethereum looks.
Yeah, and katharos in Greek means clean, the clean one, katharos. So I guess.
Yeah. Well, and you said catharsis before.
Yeah,
See?
catharsis.
So, what is the other cataract?
And then my next question is, what is the connection between the Cathars and, I don't know, like the Dacians, for example? Because it's different parts of the world that they had underground access, but were they connected deep under, even though they were different races and different groups?
They lived in complete different time periods, so no.
Catharsis.
Also much later, right?
The Cathars is like Middle Age, and the Dacians are like before Christ.
Well, what about the so-called Essenes already from access with the Freemasons and the tunnels already from 0 AD and stuff like that?
You're going into conspiracy theories now.
Slightly.
Hola. Hello, Mary Sally.
Yeah.
Yes, we were just talking about all that stuff.
Yes, I'm more happy.
You more happy?
A bit
Micro
today,
wings and stuff.
but yeah. I also
It's all
think
the
that.
stardust.
Huh?
It's all the stardust.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Okay. No, that was just a side note on Friday the 13th. But I think, yeah, we when we have a bit of time, I show you the hymn. You are all psychic, so you could probably feel it without me explaining a lot. So, but it is also the time of the year, we're approaching Halloween and all of that.
Mm.
When the winter
I
knocks
feel
on the
interesting.
door.
I like that.
You like the winter? Yeah.
I like the Halloween
I like Halloween. It's my favorite.
and like that month. also
Very
after
nice.
Scorpio season is also very intense.
How very pagan of you guys.
Literally. It's one of the most satanistic rituals, but that's a different one. We won't go into
Oh man.
Yeah, but children love it too. But what can you do?
So
Eggnog and turkey. What? You get turkey on Halloween?
On Christmas, I guess. On those day of for like a forbidden or forgiving day or something.
Thanks.
forgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Yep. So I think they're saying, okay, Halloween, then Thanksgiving, then Christmas. All right, it's all coming.
There's room
for
for
babies. That's
this
true.
one.
We accept
Yeah.
everyone.
Yes. No. I'm really just teasing. It's okay. No, but I think it's a nice time of the year, really. I think, yeah, I think some won't like these predictions, but I think we will see snow here in the next month latest.
Mindy looks like she is having Thanksgiving.
I know. I'm looking at this. Ooh, pumpkin pie.
She already is
Yeah.
there. She already has this.
For scripting, yeah, to get cozy at home.
Cozy with the ghosts.
The ghost?
Yes.
Yeah.
Spirits?
Did anybody of you have ghosts in their house already?
Have what?
Ghost in your house or a house you slept or were in? We watched last time these ghost hunters, this English one.
Oh, yeah. Well, I always have the spirits around.
Yeah, but that's more like your personal pets. That doesn't really count.
Yeah, I'm always, they're always around and always, talking
Very
with me, especially when I'm online with everyone here. Then yes,
Has plenty of them, yes.
well, everyone does. It's just the communication and stuff. And
I
Yeah.
had one too.
What?
Not such a nice one, to be honest.
One.
Okay, you all want to present your pets now. I mean,
I'm keeping mine secret.
Yeah, she's
Okay, here's my little Satan. He's a bit rebellious, but
He's
after
actually
all,
a
he's
good
not a
one.
bad guy, you know.
one.
Come on, the guy has a serious image problem.
Yeah, I think they tried to fix it on Twitter with the Satan bot.
The Satan bot
Yeah,
on
you've
Twitch.
seen it, right?
And you mean on Twitch?
Twitter.
Twitter has bots.
Yeah. if
Yeah,
you-
I saw that. They have a
Satan.
Jesus AI and a Satan AI.
Yeah.
So you can stream now on Twitter.
No, not yet. They're not
On
streaming. Posting.
The AI Jesus,
no, but you
yeah.
have the voice.
Andromedan Priest actually modeled for the AI Jesus, you know? Look at him now.
Yeah, back in the day.
There's a Satan too, yeah. That's...
Guys, if you would like to join the queue already, you can. Just so you know, it's a fresh new queue.
Yeah, I
If you
cleaned
do,
the queue.
you can stream even with video. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Interesting. I didn't know you
I
can
saw
stream.
a stream of Elon Musk playing Diablo, probably to test it.
Yeah, because Twitter is very good actually in terms of people.
It's X now.
Oh yes.
It's not a bird anymore. It's an X.
And please, everyone, follow and share. We appreciate it greatly. Thank you.
7 Turtle. You
Oh,
joined.
goodness.
Generalist love.
Okay, so if there's a question you have, if you can be as specific, if you can, we'd appreciate it. Thank you for following us.
Yo, thank you, everybody. So, we can start with the queue if you guys would like to, or we can talk more stuff.
Sure.
I can also play the hymn of the Qatar first, but we have just for the queue 713, 713, yeah. Jenny's Love and Mary Sally is third. Okay, that's for the queue so far. What type of energy worker are you? Is that your question?
Yeah, that is a nice song, the Qatar thing.
Yes, yes.
Play it maybe while we pull for
Maybe
713.
we can get in a meditative state, every one of us. And
Okay, let me try to find it. Give me a second. But you will take off, I swear. It's so powerful. It's the real stuff, guys.
Okay. Well, I do have a question though. When you're saying what kind of energy worker am I? Is it we're supposed to guess, or is it that I can tell that you can do healing? You can get generation of. You can get like, or if you rub your hands, you can feel the heat. You can also see certain things, like just I don't know. It like at the corner of your eye, I feel for 713, I can feel just that you can see, and sometimes they're saying feel too. Um so the energy, so that's what I was getting. Let me know if this resonates with you.
I'm responding.
See and feel exactly. And then you also know on the third eye, it's almost like you know if it's open, you know how to do that. They're saying that no, you're not making it up. No, you're getting guidance from the guides, and there's different things that I go and teach on that on, okay, no, you're not making that up. As to, is it the mind or is it them talking to me? And it does just take some patience and just okay. And like for me, it's easier. No, it's easier when I go and like over here, I can just talk to them. You know things before they happen. You get a little voice in your head before they happen, and then you're like, oh, it's just a coincidence. No, it's not coincidence. Then you also notice the signs. I said, see the signs more because they're trying to talk to you a little bit more. And then sometimes your mind goes on, just okay, is this the mind? No, okay, it's not. It's you guys. All right.
I got something pretty interesting. I got in the Lenormand, number 17, the Stork, which is kind of for me like the star card, which is also number 17, I think. Yes. So a lot about healing, and I think your element is water. If you're thinking about it, doesn't mean that you have zodiac sign water, but it's a very healing energy. If you are a man, it makes sense. Mm, and I think you can be pretty humble. Maybe sometimes you act up or something, but I think that is your virtue or what you should work towards, to stay humble and like keep that. Mm, don't just go to extremes because you may feel bored or something, or that you don't do enough. I think you can just be in the middle and heal others on the path, maybe. Yeah, your Pisces one. Okay.
I got also the judgment, which is like about revealing energy of so it's like awakening. I don't know, you kind of in a process of your awakening, and that because there is, like, you can see even on a message, the spirit from inside is trying to reach you out. Possibly you felt strong connection with the intuition or with whatever is at the moment happening since like long time ago, because usually it can be sitting and always kind of like wanting to show up, and sometimes you can be putting it aside, and like, or maybe it is like just imagination, like whatever you said, or yeah, I don't want to be, but no, but this is a kind of an high spirit, you know, because like this lady, she used to, like, she was always dreaming about being a dance and always was holding back, but then when it is like, so she just pushed it, and that's what it is. So the same with your spirit, you know, it just wants to awakening. So more you practices, more you and it's a time of your self-realization. I kind of thinking you can be successful in this, you can be feeling maybe more confident, it will give you more inner security or more stability, or more like feeling who you are. Thank
Yeah.
you. You can watch our videos before. We just showed some practices,
Practice
previous one, especially.
practice with water.
Yeah, I agree pretty much with what all what they said. I for some reason got the bird aspect into that. I don't know, that might shock you now, but yeah, it's something with, well, I mean, human bird. I didn't see cows or something, so it's about human bird, something on your path. Um, that sounds weird, but I was wanting to put the song on. I think you, as a healer, should hear that song too.
No, bird.
But, well, yeah, it is just half a liter blood in a bird. It's not that drastic, don't worry. That's, that's not even that much, seriously. That's when I did the first aid course. Then they took a bottle of wine and put it out. He said, "Okay, if it's a bit larger than this, you need to worry because then the patient has lost too much blood." Yeah. Okay. Before we take the next question, are you okay to listen to the Qatar song, everybody? It's like 3 minutes.
We can maybe respond on that, because
Yeah, yeah. Okay. I put it on the Qatar song. I will not even ask you anymore. I will just do it because you can't stop me anyways.
Oh, and certain maybe the bird will be a woman.
mhm.
Okay, just a moment. Wait, I changed it. Why is that doing that? Moment. Uh, this is wrong. Excuse me. I need to take that away. Okay. We try again. Technical issues. Oh, that's again that. Okay, now I know why. Because I'm not smart.
Enough.
Well, yeah, it seems like. I have two screens. That makes it so complicated, it seems. Okay. Ta-da. Okay. I will do full screen and put the sound on. Okay.
With a C, Cathar.
Makes me even more hungry. Let's stop it now. Okay, I stop it. But what do you like it?
No, I like this picture especially. So mystical, like when it's like a little cross in between.
713.
No, and music, yeah, of course, it's a wonderful.
Where is she? 713. If you're still here, your gift is love. You have the ability to move love. It's a very powerful one. Amor kinesis.
Yeah, I agree. It looks like a doll or something with those golden, like in a sun, waking up. It's like, so it looks gorgeous.
Okay. Yes. So we move to the next one in our list, which was Janely's Love. And Ethereum looks, we are happy to take your question too, if it was for us. Just top exclamation mark join, so we have you in the list, please. Okay. So, Janely's Love, are you with us? What's your question, please? Okay. I'm happy to look at it. A Scorpio reading for me. What do I need to know? Okay.
So you are a Scorpio.
Scorpio reading. Am I you are Scorpio? Okay. Because we have Leo, we have Pisces. We can do some readings.
Well, some say The Scorpio are the best lovers. Can you confirm that?
What I actually got at the back of the deck, like when I wanted to shuffle the cards, I got the lovers.
Yeah, everyone says it, but it's maybe because it's under influence as well. Mars and transformation usual, and it's a lot of energy, so definitely could be.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, so I can start if that's okay for generally Slav. Um, yeah, on financial place or workplace, I have the Angel of Justice card as the bridge card, and that means there's some resolvers coming your way, but it's clearly taking a long time. The whole process here, I'm seeing. That's on the other hand, really nice. You have the Metatron card, which is actually the third eye card or the clairvoyance card. So spiritually, you on a private, personal level, everything is all right. Also, I have as the central card the indication that it's a really good time for you to start long-term projects. Okay, it's really the time is now. If you have, if it be it a relationship, be it a financial venture or something like that, it's definitely a good time. Just there's something with an outside influence on love, and that will probably lead in first place to failure of some project. Yeah. I have some outside influence in your love life, okay? Because I have the love life even in the professional life involved. But there's something what is either influencing how you view love or did influence it in the past, or there's actually a person concurring with you for love, whatever it means. But it's definitely something you should keep an eye on. May it be just something of your past what you want to get out before you go too much into love. Okay, so that's my uh, answer or what seems important for you right now.
Ah, man.
It was yeah. Sorry. That's why you all wait. It's each time when the reading is going a bit wrong. Okay, let the guardian go first, and we wait. I'm kidding.
Oh no, no. I was just saying, like in my mind, like it's clear that the Scorpio got this card.
Oh,
You see what that is?
It's a whip. Yeah.
This whip, yeah.
For cleaning
um,
energy.
I also have like on one side the Queen of Pentacles, and on the other side the King of Pentacles in reverse. And then in the middle is this confusion, like crossroads between two things. Um, so I'm not sure if there somebody could sabotage you, or you should just make sure to see the whole truth and so on before you take a decision with a specific person. Um, because maybe sometimes you just I'm not saying that you commit, but you kind of, what is it, like when you get stuck in something and then you cannot really move. Um, maybe also I don't know. I feel a controlling energy here. So rather use your strength here to like be more sensitive in the way that it's healing for you than to gain power or to hold on to something so much.
I was getting something on it. Okay, so when you said for Scorpio, I just get what my guides give me and what they're saying, and they were saying some kind of neural path that you were going on, and you're trying to figure out like which way on going. And they said, know your worthiness, know that you are genuine, know about you. And they keep pushing that for some reason. And to know that the road, but I feel that something was before, and that's why they're showing me this narrow thing coming. And it's just on that. And okay, the big self-esteem, and keep saying on that for you. So that's what I got. Thank you.
So I got Knight of Cups, Page of Cups upside down, and Empress upside down. So plus healing oracle, it's a love. So I don't know. I kind of think in any case, this is all messages which would be focusing you on your love area in a way, because in a healing, love usually means that maybe this is a topic which you need to like very important for you, or just feeling about, or there was something in it, but you need to heal first, maybe to make your love being more like achievable to those standards which you want, or something, or bringing more love. You kind of need first to heal something maybe from the past, or something there should be no for you to work on that energy. But I like the Page of Cups because it always brings a lot of romantical. Sometimes it could be even some person who will enter your life, because it can be a good message for romance. And Page of Cups as well, it's the messages of those like inner child who is looking for maybe like boosting energies, or for something like what you need, maybe someone who will take care of you, or there will be some sensitive moments in you, when you will feel like necessity of getting love, like things like that. No, and Empress again, which represents Venus, which is also a message of you feeling like in a like goddess female's message, and sort of like those powerful energy of growing potential can be for any area good, like in term of creativity, or in term of like giving like giving something, but it's still upside down, so you still need a little bit to maybe balance, what are your needs, or things like that. And then yes, but pretty much it's a good timing is coming. Hello, how are you? Nice to see you again.
Hello.
So we had everybody for Jenny's love, right? We can go to the next person in the list. Thank you, everybody, for being with us. So next one will be Mary Sally, 92.
Thank you, King Pong, for returning back.
Was nice to have you with us, and I hope we see you back soon. Have a good meeting.
Have a good meeting.
Mary Sally, can you hear us?
Okay.
You there? Did you already ask your question, or if not, I didn't see it. I'm glad you're here. Can you ask or repeat your question in case I don't really... Wait, no.
Nice.
Okay.
I don't find it.
No. It's not there.
I like
What
that I
ice
want ice
cream?
cream. That's cute.
What taste? Because
Yeah.
I can just send psychically vanilla, but
I couldn't
others might
send
have
one.
other flavors.
I thought other meadows brought something, maybe, because he was with the.
Not ice cream though.
In general, so it's something
I
that,
thought it doesn't look like ice cream.
it's something that we were talking about birds again, because when you said
Yeah.
open to general, all of a sudden that appeared was this a bird. And what bird are you? The phoenix. And then I'm getting self-strength. I'm getting to know something, and I'm getting also some something on focus on what is coming. Like almost that you're doing something, that something's going to go ahead, that something's coming up, that you're going for, and something on focus. And I do feel something good going ahead actually for you on a good note.
What question we're responding?
Yeah, and that's what I got. Thank you. Oh my. Okay. Thank you for that. Yeah, the phoenix is like right here. And so I got it very strong on that. And I get some good things coming for you. Yes. Thank you.
So we're checking Mary Sally, am I correct?
You are on mute.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry. It was for Mary Sally. She wanted the general. Mindy was so quick again. We didn't even check for who the reading was. She's just outrunning us every time.
Okay, I'm gonna say something else since they're not ready yet. I see skyscrapers. So I see like these tall buildings. I don't know if there's something that I keep getting that you're contemplating on doing, that something's going forward. And they're saying that it's a good thing on something on that, unless you're planning on a trip or something. They're showing me all these taller buildings around. Oh, all right, thank you. All right. That would make sense. But they're saying some kind of endeavor for you too, coming up. All right, gotcha. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. So I see you very persistent with your heart, like romance, love, of course. There seems to be a travel related to this romantic endeavor. Um, yeah, your heart's energy is very powerful, and you seem to be very loving and really seeking that partnership. You shall have it. It's a very celebratory time for you. I do perceive some travel in connection to that.
Okay. Um, well, to be honest, I do see the love here. I do see some connections for you, like coming together, like more elements, but at the same time, you have the Three of Swords in the middle. Uh, and like on your part, I see that the healing is not completely done yet, or you just come out of a period of time where maybe you needed more healing. And I see here a masculine energy that either succeeded in something, maybe your boyfriend succeeded to level up in some way, maybe I'm not sure if materially or just a stable routine with you. um, but in general, I see something good coming, either a contract or something that will give you maybe um, more clarity and more support on your needs to have a family, or like the traditions, what you create with others maybe, or the way you want to live. So maybe this healing comes also with a change in um okay, on Halloween. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, you have the word, but I see that an aspect of you may be like complete a cycle, something like you maybe will feel connected with a part of yourself more.
Yeah. I mean, if 92 is the birth year, that means we have Saturn in return almost finished. So energetic development, that's probably what you're picking up on. I also pick up on love, but it's strangely enough in the financial part of the reading. And I wouldn't warn of love, but it could take the financial endeavor down, and I wouldn't advise. I should not advise against love, but in this case, I would be cautious. I don't want to be the bad guy here, but I would be cautious. Sorry, guys.
You're the bad guy here. I have all celebration and joy and love and happiness.
Okay, but somebody needs to say that when I see it.
I got energy of like 8 of Wands, which could be for your meetings or whatever you're planning with the person, because it's like energy of start, or maybe already you were planning things, to happen. King of Pentacles for me also resonates something about finance. I don't know, Three of Pentacles, but upside down, so which could be possibly sometimes, I don't know, because you generically asked a question, so it can be just for you to making, like connections, or it's about your work as well. So, or it's just about you, because King of Pentacles as well, and that's your boyfriend, I guess. They kind of suggest. While they will be this visiting each one, so just try to communicate proper, clear, like that's what Three of Pentacles also means. The special element is upside down, so just having no miscommunications, or kind of like be a teamwork or things like that. So both contribute enough into this relationship.
Yeah, I also thought about the pregnancy because I got twice the star cards. So just be careful.
And I don't know if there's some kind of they keep telling me this phrase, and I'm trying to ask the guides why. They keep saying spilling the beans. I'm like, okay. And the only thing I'm asking them more on that, and they're saying like a surprise or a celebration or something that, or I don't feel it's bad. I just feel something like more said on some way, because it's like, no, spilling the beans. So I wanted to just say that and see if it resonates with you. I just tell you as I get them, and then try to figure out what exactly. Okay. All right. Thank you. Yeah, I felt a good surprise. Oh, okay. You understand. Thank you for that. Good.
Okay, should we switch to the next one?
Yes.
Mary Sally, all the best from all of us, of course. And the next one is Ethereum looks. It's a bit more of a complex question. I will pull it up. It was all the way up here. And it was, we will probably not see Mindy and Jay anymore after the tax, but okay.
But does it fit?
Does it fit?
Oh,
No, it doesn't fit. So okay. Uh, okay, can you lead the context first, and then Ethereum looks. If you wouldn't mind just writing the questions alone for a second, then I can pull that up.
yeah, maybe just the questions alone. Yes.
Okay, you have it. Okay.
What's the worst behind us? How do you see the situation?
Phew.
Financially, I think. Yeah.
Okay, it's a very loaded question, of course.
Well, I guess he knows where to ask him.
I hope you didn't lose too much.
The state market got weaker. Yeah, well, not in all places.
No, it's okay. I like financial readings, you know. I love this kind of readings, but it's never a financial advice, okay? It's for entertainment purpose only, even though I predict the last Ethereum crash. Well, okay. Let's go for it. Okay, so basically what you really want to know is no financial advice. We are doing this for entertainment purposes only. We are not financial experts. That's a disclaimer. Is the worst behind us? Look, I like the question because I looked at it already with clients several times, and they never liked what I had to say, unfortunately. So the first thing is the crypto will go up first, but the role of crypto will entirely change. Okay, we are biblically we would call it at the end of the time of the false prophets, but false prophets mean also the scammers, and there was a lot of scam in crypto, meaning the crypto had no use and no real value. And we will now go in the time where the use is more real of this cryptocurrency, or the purpose. Okay, but when is that's the question. I mean, this year will we stay in winter? And of course, there's no secret that the US elections have a lot to do with the outcome of the market. But my prediction is that next year, overall, after March, everything should go up and the crypto will go up first. But you will see a reformation of the crypto market very, very quickly coming. It will not die, the idea, but the scams, what happened all over the industry, will not be longer tolerated. Okay, so it's a big change, and it's the only chance for crypto actually to survive. It's the use. You see it in the Bitcoin, and right now we had it for Shiba coin or whatever, but most of 99% of all of these coins had no use. Okay, no use. The value is intrinsic, meaning it's really just as long as you have enough bidders, the price goes up, and then the whale dies away, and we all go under. Right. So again, to repeat, I see reformation of the crypto market very clearly. The scammers go, or have to go, and without giving a prediction for the US election, I see the stock market going up by March again, or even earlier. It will not skyrocket like last time under the same president, but it will go up again.
I have the death card clarified by the devil in reverse. So, what is dying is basically the devil energy. So, whatever, as he said, was a scam, I think like more big names maybe will die, but I see it affecting also the smaller people. Um, So yeah, definitely something will change in a big way in whatever was like a routine before. So maybe not 100%, but yeah.
Mindy, you want to say?
I was gonna let you go. Then I'll go.
No, for me, for example, about crypto currency, I got the Wheels of Fortune upside down. I got 2 of Wands and 5 of Pentacles. So I would say it will not be stable. It will be cyclic. It will be periods when it will be up. Will be periods when it will go down. And you have to wait just kind of for the timing when it's going and choose rightly, I guess, what sort of cryptocurrency you're going to be. But yes, so there is no consistency will be in this market, I think, because that's what Wheels of Fortune. It's like periodically, it's a cycle, you know. Again, we don't know what exactly which one you mean. Plus, with the 2 of Wands, it's always waiting. So I kind of would be saying they say that you have to wait a little bit or wait for the right timing, you know, but it's a little bit tricky and risky things in any case, because Wheels of Fortune, it can be bringing you up, but then bringing, especially with the 5 of Pentacles, could be maybe on some stage even drops. It's kind of what, and you have to find this balance when it's the right thing. That's what I got.
So for crypto, I don't really know that too much, so I'm not going to answer. Wouldn't be able to answer that since I don't know it well. But what I do get is, so I think you're asking all kinds of things as to what's going to happen next year or things on that. I'm getting something on March actually, some kind of event, but I around the world, but I can't tell exactly what, but there's something like middle of March that I do feel coming. There's also something that would be right around June. And like I said, they're just telling me event. They're saying some kind of happening going on at that time. And that's what I got. Thank you.
Yeah. If I may add something, I mean, I don't know if you know about the Kondratyev cycles, which was a Russian economist, Nikolai Kondratyev. So that is very interesting, and that's definitely says that we are still in the winter, but the crypto will go up first. There's no doubt about it. When we say March, I talk about the stock market. That means you can calculate that the first cryptos rise again already end of January, mid-February latest. Okay, you can see it with the Bitcoin one. You can pretty much even just make money by understanding the moon cycle of the crypto, by just using Bitcoin. Even there, you can make money because you can put your clock after. The people function after that. They think they don't, but they do. It's all. Yes, definitely. But look for the use of it. Okay, you see Ethereum. Look, Ethereum died on its own costs in the end of the transaction. Yeah, and then now we trying to repair it and repair it and repair it. You know, at one point the cow is dead. So that's the problem here, just to say. And people get tired of it. So a new idea might overrise, and it's probably recognizing the next useful coin in that manner. Okay, but because there will be more transparency, because if you look at lots of the other projects, look, they got backed up by what, $30 million, and they have a web page and they say we will make a game with a chicken. Okay, and they have a video of 5 seconds. Even the people on Kickstarter work harder for their money. Seriously, no, that is something injective. Can you elaborate on injective, please, Ethereum looks? Are you want? Is that a specific? Is that a specific currency now? Because I'm not in it right now at all. Aside if I have clients who ask me, is a coin okay? Oh.
It will have a rise, but not like I'm getting that it's gonna get up quick, like down quick. So
Yeah, there's something
I
with
don't
the
know.
creators of the coin which is not very kosher either. Um, it's not as bad as Friedman or any of that, but the blueprint is not very clear. That means they still have the possibility to take the burn money out and use it for themselves. So burning means burning, right? And I didn't look the coin up even. That's just what I got. Ethereum looks. So that's just
No, I think at the moment this coin is still in, because I got 7 of Pentacle reversed on this coin for now. So, which is in any case waiting, I guess, for. Oh, you also got, you see, you see, you got the same, and King of
Always.
Pentacles upside down. So that's why. But in the future, I got the Judgment, so there could be the rise. Or some, but again, Judgment is always like value of the price, so you have to be sure that you're paying right money, like sort of these things, valuable for you. But yeah, Judgment can be going up, but late, I think, because you see, we both got 7 of Pentacles and reversed, which is funny and nice.
7 of Pentacles reversed. We got, but we always get the same cards. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm. Always the same cards, I noticed.
Spirit is laughing at.
The 7 of Pentacles upside down, but it's for the now, just for energy, and King of Pentacles reversed. Reversed, it's kind of something, in any case, at this stage, maybe it's in a process of waiting when this price will be going up, that could be because 7 of Pentacles, it's about waiting. And another meaning of reversed also is kind of digging the hole, going like, I don't know how much you pay to spend for this, like kind of like, but you have to be sure that it is valuable and you're not overpaying for this, because 7 of Pentacles could be sometimes overpayment. That's when the future value of the price. Kind of you have to be sure that it's really worth it, sort of things. But it's in a right position, so it could be up in a good way. So it will be changed in any case. With Judgment, it's always some change and shift. You're welcome.
You are on mute.
sorry. If I may add, yes, I know.
If I may add, yes, I know.
Huh?
Yes, I know.
Sorry, I had another window open accidentally. I had an Asher. So I just opened the page. Yeah, I mean the gas fees and the use, it all looks legitimate, but if you dig deeper, yeah, it's as I said, the burning. Something is wrong with this burning formula. So they don't burn what they tell you that they burn. That's the problem, which will accumulate until it crashes. So it's doomed to crash because of management, not because of the idea. Okay. Sorry if I say too much. As I said, entertainment purpose only. I'm not judging anybody, but that's what I'm getting here. So you can make a dollar on the rise, but you need to get off the train quick enough with that one. I think you have until June, July around until it's really going bad and it's in the bad press, you know. Injection.
And also
Yeah.
for this objective, I kind of think because we both got the same message. I think at the moment, maybe it's not the greatest time to buy because 7 of it reverse. And like I said, your price can be overpriced. Maybe it's too much they're asking, but if it is a judgment in the future and value is the price, maybe the value will be more for you to pay. So try to think about it. Again, we're not experts and we didn't, but that's kind of what came to my mind as well with this.
Look at you. I'm hungry.
Yeah, I'm in tune with her.
Does anyone else have a question? All these numbers kind of made me dizzy.
You well, I saw before a Japanese streamer. She ate on the stream and she had 2,000 viewers. So I'm not hiding myself for eating anymore. Yeah, I have pizza.
He wants.
Okay, sometimes I need to.
Maybe we should
Okay.
do a stream where we all eat psychic food and where people look
Yeah, I
at
was going
us.
to ask. So, do you make your own pizza?
It's not really psychic food pizza.
But do you make your own?
Healthy food.
Yeah,
Is it where you make your own pizza?
I normally I make my own, but since I had my accident, I didn't make much pizza. This is the board though, no
well, it's separate pieces put together.
separate pieces.
It's not there because she probably means put it in the oven ready.
Oh yeah, no. We buy the dough, but normally I try to make the dough myself too.
Oh my goodness! You make the dough and then you put your own.
You let
toppings.
it rise for half a day in a ball with a towel over first. And you
Oh,
prepare already
nice.
all the balls for every pizza, because after it's risen, you don't want to break that because that makes a nice bubble in the dough later.
Okay. I know you've mentioned about pizza, and I'm like curious as to what stuff you put in there and everything.
Even worse, our fryer died, so I need to buy a new fryer. That's a scandal.
You make pizza in a fryer? Air fryer?
No. Well,
Okay. Oh, an bread pizza. That sounds good. Okay. I just had to ask that really quick. We'll go back to our subjects and talking on the
well, next time we stream in the cooking category. It's pretty popular.
that next time. But yeah,
We need to teach people how to be healthy, yeah? Not with pizza.
that's what I was getting to, as to if because I know that you
It's
eat
vegan.
healthy stuff.
Oh,
See, now she
Oh,
has
you have
pizza
pizza
too.
I would suggest to drink juices and eat some nuts and things like that, because all this.
Dre, how did you make that pizza so quick? That's real magic, man.
Baby salads, that's what we need for spirit to grow.
Where's my water go? Oh.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, there's certainly healthy pizza. Come on, the Italians,
It
they get
probably can't be, but because this bread situation, not all the bread is healthy.
Almond flour one? It's the almond flour one?
I don't know. The places where the people get the oldest in the world is Italy and Greece. Lots of olive oil, and they eat this bread since forever. So I'm not sure about the whole gluten thing. I think it's more what you put on the crops when it grows what makes the gluten intolerance. We should talk about glycosulfate, that stuff. But that's just my opinion. And almond is a nice thing. The problem with almond is 93% of the world production comes from one giant place in California. And
Hello.
hello,
Oh.
mysterious farm. You can ask something.
I
Yes.
remember her.
We
You
also
remember-
missed someone who came earlier.
Because we didn't get back to maybe King Pong
Yes,
wants to put back.
that's what I was gonna say. Mhm.
Well, he didn't use the list. I'm teasing.
Yeah, but sometimes, oh well, you don't always use the
Maybe
list, but yeah.
silently watching, but he was there before and now.
So King Kong, if you're here and you have a question, hey. I'm looking if there's someone else we might have passed by. I don't know. I think we got everyone else. And then a new person, and then Mysterious Femme. Yes, if you please follow us and share, we appreciate it. And ask as specific as you could possibly get. Oh, would be great. Thank you. Yeah, okay. Your name was singing to us. It was just all right. We know that there's someone else, and Lahira and I both felt like all right. So, since King Pong was here first,
Welcome back.
what?
Welcome back.
Okay. Did you have a question for us? And then we will get to
If you ask me, the girls are all secret followers of your channel because they like you too much for my taste.
Ah, this is the guy we saw today.
Yes.
The channel.
Where?
On Twitch?
Interesting.
What happened? You need some water?
So King Pong, did you have a question for us?
See, Mysterious Farm's question is already there.
I got Spain.
Okay. All right.
But King Pong, you are next. So you don't run away again.
Oh,
Spain?
here we go.
I got Spain, but you mustn't. You must stay consistent with your practice, with your work.
We checking for
There's
King
some.
Pong?
Well, okay, so you didn't ask that, but Spain is the answer. But stay consistent with your practice.
No, I think we're doing. I think they did Mysterious Femme first, and then we'll go to King Pong because King Pong is pondering onto a good question.
Twitch gets strange.
That wasn't Stockholm Andromeda started.
What do you mean it gets strange? Twitch was born strange. Was a Japanese guy filming himself all day long. That's how Twitch started,
Seriously?
Yes, seriously. Okay, so Mysterious Farm. Yeah, I have a South Mediterranean country too, but I wouldn't exclude Italy as a possibility either. I even see stronger ties, but I agree with the thing that you should finish some chapters where you are now before you break into travels. That seems important to give you with But it's definitely a South European country I'm picking up on too.
I got Fool and Eight of Cups. So for me, it definitely means you need to go for the journey where you can walk away from something what worries you at the moment, just like, okay, forgetting about this, because Eight of Cups, and Fool, it's like experiencing new places, or maybe the places with which you have a connection from your past life, because it was one of those chemical messages, and sometimes, and it is representing a journey. So whenever you can get those maybe spiritual growing, and where you can feel more connected with your inner child, and let your inner child to be happier, and like, because in this way you also will complete some chemical lessons for you to learn, and it will be a good peacefulness for your like settle down everything, what maybe like, okay, I'm leaving it behind, don't want let it go, this thing, so now I have to stay in a happy positive mood with all this. That's what I think. Oh, and it can be, of course, like with the directions, whatever guys said. Maybe there can be some waters or mountains around. You can choose.
Was one of the places you were thinking of was Spain? I had something on that, so I don't know if that was one of the places you were possibly thinking on or not. But I do feel yes on like look on the spiritual journey, because I do feel that you have like 5 things that you're possibly thinking of where to travel next year, and like a deciding thing, but in the back of your mind you pretty much have 2 places that are like, yeah, I think I want that one, and go on that journey that they're saying, like finding something, seeking what they're pushing me on to. So, and experiences, understanding for future endeavors. So interesting. So I get the endeavors word again. It basically on exploring something, on going forward with some ahead, that you'll get some good information. So that's what I got. Thank you.
So I have also here material gain. So that will happen, but what I feel about the travel is that maybe you will learn something, because I see something there happening, like maybe something that's new for you, mm, that will show you, oh, okay, so there are more mysteries about the spiritual world. Maybe now, maybe some blockage will go off, or just something like synchronicity, or just you find out something about yourself, um, which will make you know that you are in the right place at the right moment, and that will kind of challenge you also to um, grow in this way, like um, it will push you to take some things more seriously, because maybe I'm not saying that it will all be pink, because maybe it's not gonna happen directly, but the whole experience there will mature you a bit, and the place may be a bit more like bigger than you are used to, or I see a lot of variations of nature. So yeah, maybe Italy is something like somewhere where there's mountain and water at the same time, something like that I see. Because I think you were talking about other like very far countries last time, and I don't necessarily see that far. Like you're not gonna leave everything behind just because you go 3,000 kilometers from here. You have to ground yourself in this time.
I was just watching King Pong's video. 5 kills in 13 seconds. The man is legendary, man.
Wow. So he plays video games?
Yes, on Twitch.
And streams too. It's quite cool, actually.
Oh, wow. Interesting. Love that. So
Actually,
King Kong, do you have your question?
will I get rich off Twitch?
Will I get rid of Twitch?
So you mean actually that you have a Twitch side and the spiritual side? King Pong.
Did you leave us, King Pong?
I said before, he has a very busy schedule.
Oh,
And he's
okay.
got a stream.
No, it's not a heavy streamer. I mean, it's not like 15-hour days. But I'm always really bad at the shooting games. On your stream, you play a character. You mean you play with a character or you embody a character when you stream? You put on a mask.
Or a costume.
He keeps that in his necklace or whatever crystal he said he's having.
Yeah,
Pikachu, I choose you.
Pikachu? Yeah, I see a necklace actually. How did you know that? Yeah, I would play with you, WoW, but this, I mean, you don't want me in your team. I'm definitely not gonna help you. My 9-year-old daughter beats me in these games. Well, we don't let them play these games yet, but that's a different topic. So that's cool though. But please shoot your question. I feel like there is something burning here.
Write down the mask for stream. Down.
Oh, okay. You mean on the stream is the only part where it's really you, and the rest of your life is masked.
Oh.
No wonder Twitch is booming.
No wonder Twitch is booming. Yeah, people become real on Twitch. Nah. Oh, well, I think the stream, it's not just since COVID. The streaming was just a matter of time, anyways. I mean, we all did it already before in many different forms. We worked on this site before. I'm not going to name it here, aside if they pay me. But now they're all laughing. We all know it will never happen. So I find this form of streaming, I find it more freeing. It's more creative outlet, whereby the other one you have to function to make money, and you need to fit in a box to a large degree, which I can understand, but it's not really streaming what you do there most of the time. It's really just mass answering questions, probably. So I like this definitely better. Nobody wants to talk anymore. Is it now? Is it because Friday the 13th is over? Nobody's talking anymore.
Here we go. Yay. All right.
Yeah, Jay is our bird expert here. She will happily explain you all aspects of the birddom.
I have my birds.
Oh, yeah, I forgot we have another bird whisperer there. You would see they will come.
Actually, we talked about birds today. They came up a few times, and mm, I think they want to send us a message right now, actually. And I don't know, your card is the devil in reverse again. So this energy lurking still, uh, maybe you integrate a bit more, or these things that you repressed will quickly, so to say, take a turn, or like maybe you integrate, you start to see some things or something like that. And see a
Right.
stork. So it's transformation. And yes, I do think you could maybe connect with what you feel like a bird is, or if you feel like you have a specific bird animal aspect or guide, then you should connect to that. What else?
No, I think that birds, of course, it is like about your spiritual connection, because from every time the birds brought the news about Jesus Christ was born, and it's a lot of symbolism in the meaning of the birds, and of course it's a transformation. So Phoenix, it's another message of the birds, which always bringing up something or let you to transform into things, and helping yourself to wake up. So it's kind of like symbolism of awakening of your spirit, because usually the Holy Spirit comes with the birds, and that's why it's so much mysterious and significant. But what is the question exactly? Like, what is the difference? Or because, or you saw, for example, you saw a dream with this bird, or like Jasmine said that it can be maybe your some sort of animal, like total animal, which comes also with the bird sometimes. So what exactly you're trying to figure out as well?
So I get that too. So yes, I'm getting, so I couldn't understand because you're saying curious slightly the significance. So you can have the significance on with the, and how it has been so highly in history, because I just feel the bird on so many spiritual levels, on with the beautiful wings and just taking away. And I feel that the bird is significant with you as for the flying away. Just if there's troubles or something, you can just imagine, and of course imagine, not really go on and do this, but imagine going on this beautiful bird's back and just having fly away in the beautiful clouds and all around. And that's how I feel with you on the significant, on birds, on so much. And then the beautiful tones. So when you hear the different tones on the birds, what exactly is it telling you? What more of the story is going on? And I feel it's a big significance for your spiritual journey, going with the birds, as for, okay, what bird are you, and what are you trying to tell me? So that is what I get.
Okay. Yeah, I found a funny song, but I will also give you a serious answer first. Um, yeah, the significance of the birds are very various. I mean, the dove is aligned to peace, right? But we have on the other side the raven, which is said to be a messenger between our world and the world of the dead. And some even psychics or others work with ravens for that reason. Not to forget the most famous story, the phoenix out of the ashes, the rising, which is quite interesting too. Is actually the vibration frequency of birds is far higher than the ones of humans, which has to do with the fact that when you touch earth, you lose a certain part of your energy to the ground. It's called grounding. Okay, that doesn't mean it's negative, but the grounded being has a complete different approach to the air element, etc. I mean, I probably could do a lecture of an hour of the significance of bird in the different occult uh, practices in from paganism to even more elaborate magic schools. The bird always plays a role. The bird and the cat is probably the most prominent one. Whereby the bird, if you go now to the shaman traditions of the Native Americans, for example, the bird is also considered the messenger. When you drive out with a shaman and this bird flies there, that's always a message. You have in the Mayan calendar the eagle, which is a very prominent figure, and it's always connected to people who have that in their Mayan zodiac as messengers, right? You have the astral bird. You have, I think, five kins the bird can be in. Yeah. So we have. I mean, in the Asian culture, we have of course more of the dragon, but it's often feathered dragons, okay? Which is, we don't have really so many reptiles with feathers anymore these days, right? So that is in terms of the general thing. Usually, when you feel attracted to it, it's usually that a sign that you're not saying enough of what you could share on a spiritual level. That means you have things to say, but you are scared of yourself because of the status quo and many other things. So that is then maybe it needs to go into the fire to rise out like the phoenix again. Yes, Amun Ra, yeah, the sun being a falcon. Yeah, Horus is a falcon too, right? On Sunday.
I'm not sure who this message is for, but for I just see somebody holding something like that, and it's very sure of what it's holding in the hand. I have like two people here, uh, and then it's showing me that there is something significant about what they are holding in the hand, and that it is the power of transformation. And then I also have this Wheel of Fortune here where you can see the animals which are having wings. So it's about the power of transformation, um, to become more light so that you can fly also. And yeah, the air element, like control the thoughts and so on.
And
But
there are the
definitely
birds.
some transformational energies.
There are birds of happiness. There are like the whole book or with different birds, like symbolism from legends and things like that. So they are very significant, as you know, those happiness birds and those
Paradise birds.
paradise birds, and it's mythological birds as well. But sometimes you can do the rituals if you want to invite these birds You have to make a circle or something and just trying to, because they're very interesting creatures. And they can help you with the healing. They can help you with other things like, so it's a whole bunch of them.
What you said about Amun Ra King Pong, I mean, we're mixing up here a few things. There, which has to do with the human DNA and a lot of things being done over the years. Sun worshipping is a different thing because they didn't worship the sun as what we think they did. What we say in Septepi, the sun is the source of the stardust, yes, and of life. But we each time the sun is symbolized, it symbolizes the stardust, not the sun in the sky. That's at least what Saptipi, which is at the base of all Egyptian teachings, tells us that it's often the deities are the head of the element, and they were all united in that period there for a certain reason. And then the bridge to Christianity, that's a different one, but I don't want to go too far into religions because I would certainly offend people very quickly. I don't want to go there, sorry. But yeah, I think the bird is an interesting figure, certainly. The falcon in special, but the falcon is also a bird of prey, okay? So it's funny that all of the messenger birds are supposed to be birds of prey, and the only bird of peace is the dove, which, well, it's not a bird of prey. Even the phoenix, the paradise, is a bird of the paradise. Well, we don't know which bird it is, but yeah. So, does anybody? Oh, I have to add something. Otherwise, I add a fantastic song at the end. To the bird. I have to, if I can. So, piece of culture. I will go later in the video. He's already hot there. Are we ready?
We don't hear, just so you know.
Why not?
Uh-uh. We don't hear.
I know his dance.
No, sorry.
In the cage like a bird.
Yeah.
Fly.
Where this bird's coming from now?
That's Lajira.
Oh, was that your bird?
They knew you speak.
They see, they know you have been talking about them. They just always listening.
Well, King Kong, anyway, with history, it's very hard to claim something is a fact, you know. When it comes to Egypt, especially, there's more unanswered questions as answered questions. but it's definitely a fascinating topic. I wish for humanity that we clear what really happens in archaeology, because I think if we would know where we come from, we would stop repeating the same stupidity. Maybe. Just my word to the Sunday on this Friday the 13th. All right. So, if we have no more question, if there isn't a question, I think we can take one more if there's somebody who didn't get a question answered. Otherwise, I would say we can call it a day soon. What would you say, dear people?
We will still stay longer, but I mean, like maybe we will go like, because then I can switch off. Otherwise, if you will, I don't want to.
Oh, you want to be alone? Just say it. It's fine.
No, what he was trying to say is we can, both of us can stay longer. But if you'd rather, she can do the separate thing,
I
just
just
staying on here.
separately, because then I
Yeah.
need to write you and say like
Yeah.
switch off.
No,
otherwise I
don't switch
know.
off. Stay in here. There's no point in switching.
I will. Then we can just say like, okay, we
Okay.
just
Yeah.
that as in getting separately. But I thought if you have to leave or go somewhere, then
Right, because we'll still be here. How to exit this matrix? Right.
Ask Andrew Tate. The top G will tell you. Get rich.
Not really into
Yes.
answering two questions.
Get rich by worshipping the Matrix even more and making more money and debt to live artificial freedom. Sorry.
Live a luxurious life.
What is Nightbot doing?
Stop spamming.
Our bot is telling Mysterious Farm to stop spamming emotes. See where it goes with the AI.
Warning.
Warning.
Actually, we want the emojis.
Okay. Nightbot, you have to behave now, otherwise I will take away your admin rights. Okay, he really has a dig on you.
Stop saying that.
See, who needs moderators when you have bots? Okay. I'm sorry, Mysterious Farm. That wasn't planned.
It's a bit aggressive, our bot. Huh?
Yeah.
Life was ruthless.
Yeah, Nightbot is ruthless.
We could probably make that bit sweeter in what it says, though.
Yeah. I'm still under shock that Nightbot tells our users off here. I didn't know they had that function. Okay. Well, I say good night for tonight. Thanks everyone.
before you all leaving, just check what about our schedule, because yesterday I was putting schedule, but I want to be sure that it's a correct timing.
What schedule?
Sessions. Stream.
Always the same. Whenever.
Friday, 10 o'clock.
No, I mean like on a schedule of Twitch.
On the
I
schedule.
just want to.
I mean, if you want me, if you have a schedule, I'm happy to fill it out in the profile so people can see when you plan to go on.
No, I mean like I yesterday put it something, but I want to be sure that it's a right timing. I mean, because maybe if it will be in a wrong for many people timing, then it's kind of people will be coming here and there is no one, you know.
Well,
That's
yeah,
why
I mean, right now it's a great time. The North America is awake. That's the main users, right? When Mindy is awake, it's always good.
Good. good. That's something that you said that because I was thinking, let's party, let's sing, let's do stuff. Yeah, have good time. So, yeah.
Yeah. And I will then next time when I make pizza dough, I will stream from the kitchen.
Yes.
I would like that.
It's a good idea, actually. I
Yeah.
could have-
Psychic pizza dough. We do it. All right. I'm saying good night for tonight, and I see you soon, everybody. Bye
Have a
bye.
good one, everyone.
Bye bye.
And
We stay.
Guardians. Oh, there we go. Okay. Thanks. And I guess 2 of them left. And oh,
Hi,
honey.
Julie.
Hi. Okay. I'm just
Mindy in a good mood today.
yeah, I don't know what's going on, but before I was, sing like hearing music, now I'm just woo. All right. Can I stream too? So,
Yeah.
um oh, wonderful. We'll just have great
That's
energy.
definitely.
You know what does this? What how I get the great energy going on here and seeing everyone here. That's what gives me that special energy. And the more people I get happy about and people viewing, I get thrilled about and doing what I do, that's what gets me motivated and gets me going. So you're seeing because I'm happy that
Julia's
everybody
expertise of happiness and positive energy.
yes. So if you would like a question, if anyone here, if someone is new or would like a question, please follow and share, and we will be very happy. Thank you.
And that's what we're also planning. We will invite on one stage our best friends, maybe like as a visitor or as a stream with the questions. We will think about it. And so if someone wants, yeah, we just can do something like that as well.
And Dan,
Journey, how are you? How is your work and everything?
yeah, how are you doing?
And
And this actually, what I'm doing is getting a lot of so I will explain. So there was different, like sometimes there's different energy. So what do we do to try to get so that I am ready for another reading? And since I work with, the guides and I need to get myself in that spot, I'll go and just get myself moving,
yeah,
dancing,
I mean, look at Indian, you will
move the
be not
body
tired.
so that I can go and listen to what the guides are saying. Well, it's basically just getting that energy, and I don't know who else is on here. I don't know if King Power, if you're Pong. Boy, I said that wrong. King Pong, if you're still with us too. But yeah, and then we were talking about different energies because of course energy is everywhere. Always. Yes. Wonderful.
Our best follower. So King Pong, we have to make a schedule with you on one stage.
Was there something okay, Johnny, you said something about anything my spirits guides want me to know at the moment. Was there something that you put off? Because all of a sudden I got be careful. So I don't know if there's something that you were supposed to do or something like that that you put off a little bit on that. That's what I was getting. But I was getting get back to not really. All right, because they were going like that. All right. I wonder why. It was like someone going, okay. Let me see if I can tune in a little bit more. Okay. Rest, relaxation, getting in the spirit of things. They keep saying that there was something like put aside or something like that is what I was getting. And get more back into that, back into the game, back into something on that point. I know. I will keep
Put
asking.
aside stress and pressure and tiredness.
Maybe this is going forward. No, I don't think it's meditation. Oh, so you do the mediumship too? I don't think it's that at this point. I feel that there's something going on forward that to take care of, to go on that. They keep saying going forward, and interesting. And now they're showing me a faucet turning on, like a clearing, and just that for you. So, okay. Lagira, do you get something?
But I mean, what is the question?
Oh,
Are you
no,
spiritual?
it's odd. Okay. I will ask them more. Have we talked, Johnny, has there been somebody that has passed by you? I don't know if we've talked on that because I was getting an older man, so I was really confused on that. And I don't know, I think it's for you. I'm pretty sure. Maybe not. Okay. See, again, I got dotting your I's, crossing your T's, knowing the things, knowing on the step that you're doing forward. You're not connecting the dots. All right. I was getting a man that had passed, but if this is not to you, that is fine. Maybe I'm connected with someone else that is here. That could always be too. So that's fine. Okay. Well, they're saying don't forget about the rest of relaxation. Yeah, got it. Okay. Lagira, do you get something?
No, if it is your question is like spiritual guides, yes, what do they want to tell you? No, for me, you got magician, but upside down. You got hermit, upside down. You got as well four of cups, upside down. So you see, it's more like all of them showing some energy of restfulness, meditation, because magician usually, especially this magician, he can play with the different energies, to creating some kind of like, but when it is reversed, it's sort of like wants maybe more like balance, and they asking you for kind of like, like increase your your balance, and that will be more like manifestation maybe even for you, like, but it's I would be saying it's your message, like, which is like configuration of this, and sort of like all of this different like earth, air, water, and like all these elements combined, and you can be, like sort of like coming like easier for you, and you can connect with your spirit. So probably you do have a lot of skills, but also at the moment they and you have a lot of like past lives, because hermit always showing some past life, and sort of like spiritual development, because all these staircases, they represent like steps to your high spirit growing. No, sometimes reversed just means that at this stage you just need a little bit more, like, just resting, because you have been working or whatever, like, so that's why it can be a spiritual part of some restfulness. But generally, like, I do thinking it's a lot of inner abilities and a lot of potential, and maybe that's what you at the moment coming through this process. Plus four of cups always says that you need to like It's another sort of like person who needs maybe sometimes more motivation, or just kind of okay, like for anything whatever you do, you need motivation, like you need to be see exciting part of that, and no, that's kind of what I kind of guessing, because otherwise you will be bored and then uninterested, and it's kind of I don't know, like if I want to do this or that, not maybe, or things like that. But no, maybe that's why you also got like kind of, you're looking for more deeper context of whatever, and more deeper like job contextual, something like this, and maybe that's also what your spirit wants, because you can be really boosting your energy with the magician, but maybe that's where they all reverse, because it's kind of like if it would be a little bit something what would be more motivation for you, that would be helping you to kind of express yourself, and showing all skills which you have.
That's what I'm getting. I'm getting this because of the fact of showing what all you can do, because there is so much that you can do. But sometimes I don't know if the job puts you like in like okay, but yet there's so many ideas and so many things, and I feel that something's going to be coming ahead. So that's why I was getting that. As to, so now it takes a little bit for me to keep having conversation with the guides as to what exactly, but I still got someone that had like passed over, that was an older gentleman that
Someone
lived.
else,
I'm sorry.
with many people, it could be someone else's energy,
Yeah,
because you kind of very attached, or
yeah,
and
that could be, I don't know, but someone, yes, thank you,
I
it would be
don't
from, yeah, it would be somewhere, like grandpa, someone, yes, someone that would be more on that, and just wants something on your potential, and to for you to shine, and for you to show the things, that's what I'm getting, for you to shine and to show the things that you really can do, and don't worry on different things, and like when you come home, have that like with water or something, just clearing, because there's sometimes the energies that get caught, and I think that's why I started the dance, to show that if we're in a spot for a while, to get those energies and just refresh. So that's what I was getting, and the spot, the
danger zone.
spotlight.
How
Go ahead.
High danger zone. How are you?
Yeah, sometimes like if you have the shower, you just imagine it just all, but you don't have to. It's I mean, even if you turn on a faucet for a little bit, for a few seconds, that's fine too, and then turn off. That's pretty much what I was meaning. High danger zone. So, but um, spotlight. Spotlight of someone has a shining of happiness, shining of structure. Interesting. So anyway, that's what I got.
I hope you clarify a little bit, Johnny, and you will definitely find the job which you really feeling too motivated, and which will help you to find yourself. Okay,
Nice
we good.
vacation. Enjoy,
Probably better than we.
enjoy the time. Enjoy the time that you're there, and just take it all in. Wonderful. That's great.
Very good spirit. Yes, Joe. If you have a question, you can ask while you're on this journey.
Yeah, of course.
Vacation. or maybe someone else who is watching, you're all invited and welcoming, and you can join our conversations, put your questions, say hello, because we say hello to everyone,
Comments.
sending you love and positive energy of this Friday as it is. And yeah, thank you all for comments and for joining us. We appreciate. Yes, and stay with us. It will keep you safe.
Yep.
Mindy especially will give everyone all this lovely energy,
There we go. Yeah.
dancing energy,
Yeah.
and yes, if you feel stressed, it's like you can just come here and relax. So, if there is anyone with a question, otherwise we can bring up some topics to have.
So yes, we are opening it up. If there is a question, please let us know. We are here. Otherwise, we will start talking on different things, and you can join in and comment.
Past life meeting. Well, what do you mean exactly? Please clarify.
I'm
Do
confused
you
with
have
that too.
live meeting with whom? Or
Huh?
so it's the name of a person.
You're on your
like
phone? Okay. See, we're confused because it says, do I have a past life meeting where? So I don't know, because usually if someone has past life, it's like past life reading or something on that. Then I meet H. Huh? Do you understand?
I want more clarification, kind of like what exactly, if it is a certain.
Oh, you sent it too early. Oh, okay.
You mean you sent question earlier?
You sent it to us too early, or there's something else you want to ask.
But maybe you can again remind us, because I kind of not sure.
I'm confused. So there's something
What
that you sent earlier? Is that what Danger Zone said?
early? Yeah, something early, but I'm sorry, we don't really remember
I
or
don't know.
can find it at this stage.
Very confused, but that's okay. I know it'll clear up. Not sure.
Maybe you just will paraphrase the question or repeat it a little bit, maybe in a short form, like what's going on, because we can check your past life, but if you want to, with someone specific, or like, do I have met this person H in my past life before, things like that, that would be very helpful.
Okay, well, not sure. So we can start talking on something?
We can. So if someone else has some interesting topic, which maybe someone wants, like King Pong or Johnny, you want some, because you said you are in a mediumship. So what would be the interesting topic for you to discuss?
Yeah. So it was Johnny that
Also-
said Johnny does mediumship?
I said something mediumship, mediumship, but I'm not sure if he is in a mediumship. Probably in meditation.
Wow.
That's what
That's
I try to
great.
verify.
That's wonderful that you
And we had another person as well, but I'm not sure if she or he, I think she staying with us now. It's like which male or
Oh yeah.
which male. So kind of who is there. Just again, maybe send some message saying there, hello, or something, and yeah, we will be knowing like how many people we have and what is the most interesting topic for them. Otherwise, we will pick topic ourselves.
Yep, we'll come up with something.
So just don't hesitate and think about like what is the maybe someone saw an interesting dream even, you know, because sometimes it can be something astral projection dream or just situation with the neighbor who look like a witch or whatever, just because yesterday we have been talking about the full moon, the different stages of the moon, and we have been talking about some meditations, some practices for grounding and for this, like Mindy was showing her lovely short meditation for spirit high light or ice. So if someone wants, we can do other things, like, you know, like bringing more techniques. Maybe Cindy, you can share some other technique which you know, because she is an expertise in psychometry, and I'm assumed to have a lot of different techniques in her practice. Maybe some of them we can be shared with.
Yes, on the energy of the objects and what that energy has. And if like you're upset, you don't always realize that the energy can go on to certain objects actually more absorb things than other objects. And so okay, you'll be in the same spot that you're always in or something like that. Or you'll be like upset when you're at the couch or something. Well, why is that? And why is that? You know, and then sometimes it's just a matter of clearing that that area or a certain object, but you can get so many things from an object of, you know, again, of someone that passed or something. Just what else is it saying and what is it speaking to you?
But it's an interesting topic about the objects, why I would be saying, because, for example, Anderson. Yes, if you will read his fairy tales, I kind of thinking the person has been a little bit psychic or had a lot of like you know, like conversations with the objects, because if you will read his fairy stories, they all kind of objects which talking to you, you know, like
Oh my goodness, yes.
so Anderson, everyone knows Anderson, I'm assumed. And yes, and if you will, how interesting he was putting it, like about the snowman, for example, like I'm standing there, I'm feeling melting because of the sun or something going on, and it just like you can like really, if someone wants to learn how to talk with objects, I would be also suggesting maybe to read a couple stories of Anderson, because all of them, and I kind of thinking that's how he was writing them. He just was talking to the objects which were around him. This is my lamp, this is my this is the snowman, and he performed them and played them as like having a soul, yes, and be able to present what they actually want to say. So it will help everyone, I think, to get more connected to everything what is around, because they all have some information, you know, to say us. And that's why maybe you mean sometimes getting so impatient, because they kind of come to you knocking, and like media, I'm not always having an opportunity to say, like this pencil or something. But now I'm kind of like want to tell you my story. And this is what I want, because everyone wants to say it, because they want active, what it means for the objects, they're kind of thinking it's activation of their energy,
Correct.
like, what do you want to add something to that?
No, I just wanted to say correct. I shouldn't have interrupted you because sometimes, we get interrupted and then it's like, oh, but yeah, and so much that that it will have to say, and like I said, it depends on what object it is and how much you interact with it, how much if you have it by you all the time, if you have it in your pocket, what for reason is it, what else about it, where has it been, is there another object by it, and that's a lot of the stuff we can do at psychometry. There's so much. It's just getting into that space and being on that level. It's almost like, it's weird though. I'm looking over here and all of a sudden everything was a standstill. And I was like, are we, can people still write? Because I'm not seeing anything on here. All of a sudden it's odd. But anyway.
What you mean?
For the comments. That's why I'm like, I think there's people here. I just didn't, it was like a standstill all of a sudden. So
Maybe listening and trying
that could
to
be.
think about what they can command to say. And but yes, I would say it's definitely for many people with a good like feeling of a spirit, or like any writer, like I mentioned, or anyone who, especially fairy tale, because they having very high sort of like standards of ability to put it like into the form, and make us all be interested what's going on, what will be. And yes, so I kind of thinking it's very unique technique.
And there's so
And
many stories.
we'll learn how to do it. You will be more understanding about environment, which surrounding. Because sometimes I think we only focus on what we want to see and forgetting about what can be seen.
Yes, exactly. So much on that. But you go back and it's like so many fairy tales, so many stories on objects. So why is that? And you know that there is connection where other people have been like, okay, that table is talking to me. I may as well put it down on print. I may as well go and say it because I'm feeling some vibrations from this table, or I'm feeling something from a chair. All right, I'm going to put it, but story and story and story on this. And how, I don't remember the year on how the one person actually discovered the psychometry. 18 something, but I'm not positive. But on different things on that. I do know the date and I do know my research. It's just I don't always remember at the top of my head on that, on discovering this. But yet from long time ago, it'd be like, this is odd, or you get a weird feeling if someone puts they'll put their keys down and you'll get an odd feeling from that. Well, why am I getting that odd feeling? Go more into it and ask and get, you'll get the answers.
Yeah, it's very. If someone, again, we want to remind that if someone has their topics to escalate or to be discussed, don't hesitate. So Johnny, what do you think about if someone is still with us, because we want to see how many people we are, and if you kind of, our purpose is in any case help you guys, so don't hesitate to put your questions, not necessary for this topic, but maybe there is, and it's just random topic which we picking sometimes.
Yep.
Because we want you to be more aware of how unique and interesting the world of magic is, the world where we live. And how different forms can be talking to you with a way of like psychometry, or in a way of astrology, or in a way of tarot card readings, or Lenormand oracle, or maybe mediumship, like people from the past wanted the moment to tell you something, and they not all the time, maybe someone just still has they all have connections, but I mean wants really to tell something, information, and that can help sometimes in the healing process, because if person passed away and still some questions have been not fixed or solved, so this person will not find the peaceful until he will actually pass this information, I think, and complete this um, a cycle. And that's where what Mindy, with her ability to mediumship, everyone has, but I mean her obvious.
Yeah, sometimes I go a little bit, yeah. But yeah, exactly. Everyone does have this ability. That's why I was like, okay, Johnny, you do some mediumship reading with something, or someone else do the mediumship reading. I think that's absolutely wonderful. But the thing is, too, I've taken many courses and I actually teach too, but to get ourselves into that so that we know the difference. If someone, like, I was able to feel someone, it was just like, okay, who exactly were you for? Because sometimes it's a little vague when you go and do that.
Hi, Jimmy.
Hi there.
How are you?
How are you? So
Nice to meet you. I guess it's a new faces there.
yes, I am a medium. I'm a psychic medium. I do psychometry. Yes. And
So how are you?
so if you follow and share, if you have a question for us, we'll be happy to know if we can answer it. Sometimes they're a little complicated, but usually we can. Okay. So I knew there was a reason why they said sometimes we can't answer it and sometimes we can't. So when someone says on black magic, I do not discuss that on a thing, because that can be all different things on that point. I don't know. I think, are you in the same as me?
No, I kind of can say, I mean, like, I don't have any sort of like, I can explain something if you have, like, you're talking about, like, your parents have been. Yes, of course, we can see if it is like you having some, but I mean, like, first of all, I try to figure out, like, what actually the situation, because let's just break it into the pieces. First of all, someone told you, so I want to find out who that someone means. Like, because sometimes maybe you just got confused and someone just wants to put some programming in you. So you have to be kind of very understanding that someone is actual expertise and really can be otherwise you just, sometimes people just say for making other people be anxious, worried, and things like that. So to readers told you, okay. And another thing, they say you have been put this black magic, or they have been put black on your parents, and your parents still alive, or what's the story with the parents? And you worry for you or for your parents? Okay.
Oh.
And what exactly is a person just like, I mean, because you see, you, like, again, can you just say you worry based on, because you worry that it comes to you? Or your mom is still alive, or your mom and she mentioned as well that something is going on with her? Yeah. So mom was complaining. Did mom say anything to you? Like, for example, because you see, if someone puts a black magic, there would be some symptoms of that. That's why I try to kind of, whether her life changed recently, whether she started to feel not good, all of a sudden she see a bad dreams, whether she is, so it whole bunch of things before you can actually be sure that it is a black magic. You see, like, kind of, for me it's a bit strange, because someone says, like, someone put a black magic on you, and then it's like, no worry about it. You know, it's kind of a little bit kind of like that's what I mean. Like, maybe a person just like, but again, did your mom, because you said put black magic on your mom, did your mom mention something? That's why I'm trying to come through all the passes, because sometimes people really, that's why we here there to help, you know, because sometimes people make mistakes in understanding generally what is this black magic, what sort of black magic has been put, and they're getting so panicking and just losing confidence, but there is not even anything to do with that, you know, because just someone said something. So you have to be kind of very kind of trying going back to see. So your mom doesn't believe, so your mom didn't. No, you see, that's what I'm trying to say. Person so obviously it's not a black magic if she doesn't see and doesn't notice, or in her life nothing really changed, you know. So, and that could be, of course, a mistake, first of all. So sometimes it's just kind of logically, even you can see that, like I said, you usually, if person is cursed, what you can obvious, person of a sudden started to get sick all the time, and the reason of the sickness is unnoticeable. So it's kind of like you're passing your tests, going to the hospital, everything is perfect, but you knowing that you feel horrible. Yeah, so, and you can't understand what is it going on with you. So okay. You see. So, Mindy, it just it's not like I can deal with any topic. For me, I am not scared like black magic.
Oh, I'm not
stuff,
scared. No, I'm not scared of black magic at all.
But sometimes you see people, I think they just hear some information.
Right. I just
or
don't
some-
answer it. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not scared of it in any way. I just because of different places I've been on the online platforms or things like that, I just do not myself answer the things, because I feel also you can do clearing and you can have things uncleared, and if you feel something like an odd thing, you can do different things unclear. But yeah, that I'll have you talk about it.
So you mean she has been, but I mean, like, what did she was worried about something? Like, I mean, she had some pain somewhere, or she was more like feeling not well, temperature, or just kind of like always no energy. So, and then she made a test and nothing happens. But again, it's only one of the reasons, because it should be a whole bunch of them. Another reason is person starts to lose money of a sudden. So like everywhere, whereas a person got a lot of successfulness, is just like, plus it's obvious, it's not like person never had a job and now like, oh, for some, no, you kind of was successful and then it's a drop. So it's a case of worry.
We wouldn't do that.
You see, like, I don't want to, first of all, I don't know about whom you're talking about, yes, and plus it's kind of ethically not correctly for me to say like, or I thinking this person is trying to tell you, not trying to tell you, like, but I always say that if you're coming to another side, like, first of all, when you hear some, from my experience, and I will be honest, sometimes I know that some psychics can be maybe not ethically in a questions when they explaining, because they can scare people a little bit, just kind of you coming with the questions that, oh, you have this bad luck, or I just see this not good things around you, which I think is a little bit wrong, because you already getting programming, for yourself in a negative way. That's why, which is not correct for the psychic to do. Yes, so that's why try to kind of, and another thing, you have to be, when you're picking a psychic, you need just be very, very kind of like, oh, I feel it's not just going to anyone, because then your energy is sort of like, and should I sleepwalk? No, sleepwalk, it could be natural things, it's not necessary. But another side, and again, I kind of asking everyone, just when you coming here, please just like not ask us verify someone's information, because there it's a new page for you, and that should be for every other room or psychic you're going. You just kind of going and wanting the guidance, but we're not going to guide you on someone's guidance, because this is a personal thing. It's a personal, it's done, and it's kind of like your thing. I only say you have to be picky a little bit, like maybe not just going everywhere where you can and getting reading, because then you can be so much confused and already not knowing. Plus, spiritual world can be not just like trying to say that, or putting this information for you deliberately to the psychic, someone who is, because just they see that you're not getting very serious, or like you going everywhere, like, and in this case it will be a mixed of energy. That's what definitely they don't like, when you're putting the same question there's a question loses its potential and power in this way. What do you think, Mindy?
Yes, I I agree.
You shouldn't be worried, and you told me she doesn't show any signs. It doesn't, and real, like, I don't. Okay, so the psychic friend told you this. No, you shouldn't be worried. And what you mean? And you told me she doesn't show any. You mean?
And you said to this person that
I don't understand that.
you asked this person if they show any signs. That's what they're saying. And you told me she doesn't show any signs. So that's what they're saying, that you asked if there's any signs that.
No, but signs, you're talking about sleepwalker. Sleeping, walking, that's what signs you mean.
Okay. And I don't know what the other one told you, if they're like solution, what
Who
the other
told
one
you to
told you
worry?
on.
Because you said you so much anxious and worried. So if your friend told you, for example, don't be worried about, so I don't understand why you then worried about. It's kind of
Right. Exactly. I was going to say, and then clearing and things like that. I get the same thing.
it's just kind of, if you have a question, like, but another thing, if you're asking about my mom or someone else, mom should be there, or like kind of a little bit, like, if you want more information, because it's kind of like another thing which is a little bit complicated, and sorts of your energy field, you're asking about her, whether she wants you to know this, whether it's those ethical things, because otherwise we will getting into her informative field and maybe she doesn't feel comfortable, so we kind of have to have this permission for that.
Yes, I agree.
Because also the spirits of your mom, for example, if they don't feel comfortable, they can put the wall, or they can just be showing mixed up energies and making you very confused. So you always have to be very like careful with these things. Yeah, it's the same sort of policies. Kind of like you interfering someone's like energy field, you know. Violent can be, and spirit inside can be not happy. Repeat, like which part exactly you want me to repeat? So you mean about your friend saying don't worry? Or, but our question with Mindy was, what really do you mean with this, like why you worry? Because the first thing which you said, that you're so anxious, you like really super worried, and now you say your friend told don't worry. So where you came up with this idea of worrying? What actually worried you? Why?
Maybe it's just, you know, sometimes things get in our head and we're like, oh, wondering about this or that. But okay.
Your psychic told you before that. Before that. Before what? Before your friend told you. Before that, she doesn't know. Who does know your mom? Or who does know about black magic? Like your intentions can't go to that. Intentions to go where? Can you just a little bit put it in a format like your psychic, what said and before what? And yeah, it's better explanation because it's a little bit not clear. Something psychic told. And but first of all, I would be suggesting you just a little bit, like Minnie says, breathe in, breathe out, just sort of, because I feel like it's a lot of like around your energy of worry and anxiety, maybe, you know. That's what initial step why you came with. And that's why to be more like, you know, in your grounding stage, when you can focus or you can be strong with your energy field, so you need to do some kind of cleaning. Yes, that's what Mindy also says, that first thing to avoid black magic, you have to be always sure that you staying calm, you're staying positive, and you keep your mind clear, and you do the exercise of what, check our video before showing the practice. No black magic will coming to you, you know, because your energy will be just protected.
Yes, and be sure of yourself and don't be fearful. Yes, exactly. And have the clearing things by you, and sometimes stones too. Hmm. Exactly.
But more you will be thinking about and worry about, and that's actually the fear for information. You know, that's what it's like, a programming which is there inside you. So your psychic friend told you today, but your mom does. She told me that your intention topics and that she can't read into. She can't read into black magic means she can't. Why she needs to read into black magic? Into her stream. Don't need to worry about. Okay, so but mom can't read into black magic. What that means? Why your mom should read into? I wouldn't be suggesting to read into black magic if she doesn't really even like, except she is feeling again, even that. It's just like, plus your friend said you Like, don't worry about what? About mom or about you? If he said or she said you like it's a black magic, it's kind of really contradictory. Maybe you shouldn't say anything, it reminds me about some story of.
Oh, okay.
So you didn't say anything to your mom.
Okay.
It's just only you.
Oh, of course. I mean, you'll always get into a thing of worry if someone says something like that. Yes. Yeah, it's like I mean, just the words, you're like, what does that mean?
To mom, you can just kind of say some praying for your mom. You kind of like, I also don't think your mom has any black magic. Believe me, I don't think she has. I can pick a card for your mom if you want, just to kind of see sort of energies. 8 of Wands, 6 of Cups. Black magic definitely didn't came. There is no devils, no death, no anything like whatever would be indicator. I kind of see 8 of Wands. It is the reverse, but again, it's maybe something about her, like process of something what she maybe wants. Sometimes she can be feeling like, or she maybe needs to push more into getting something or achieving something, because with 8 of Wands reversed, it can be like a yellow light in a light on a crossing the road. You're preparing yourself and waiting for this timing to start to go. And I kind of thinking your mom also, because 6 of Cups reversed, it's like she needs more care, and that's what you can be giving her, because it's an inner child. 6 of Cups always, it's an inner child. It's when person can be like need for care, need for love, need for support. Sometimes can be even complaining that, or like feeling complaining, because that's what inner child. And I kind of thinking that's what you definitely can, and it's about you. And I guess because 6 of Cups always brings us with our relatives, and there is someone like a child, so maybe it's conversations with you or talkings with you and care for you as well. So I honestly don't see any black magic coming for your mom.
And you said that it's good. She's religious. It's good. And also, I pulled a card too, and it actually says Spirit has a plan, and that. Oh, you didn't want a reading. Okay, no problem. Okay.
But you see, if you're worried, then maybe you just shouldn't worry, because we're trying just to to help you to understand.
Regret it? Really?
What you mean, Mandy?
I just didn't understand where they said that we'll regret it if don't cleanse or something. I'm like, okay.
Regret it.
Yeah.
And not like I told you what about that you don't need. No, you see, you too many psychics, I think, and everyone with their suggestions, and again, so
Okay, so with the readers, are they giving, because you said you didn't want a reading from us, are they giving you a reading? Because usually, like, what we'll do is we'll give the person a reading on them.
and I think I thought that's what you wanted. You wanted to know about this black magic with your mom. How are you supposed to tell us without reading
And
what is
I thought that that's what you were asking, because I don't ever go into anything without, I just feel now if someone does ask a question on here, it is because they, have
question?
given the permission when they are asking, and we actually go through this a lot, that when you are giving, asking a question on here, it is okay, since that is that, you've given the permission, then we can do all that, but that is fine. Okay.
How you can again reassure something happened or not without us to read it? So I don't understand that a little bit. I'm sorry. But if you're going for some psychic or tarot card reader, you should just expect that that's what they're going to do. They're going to read, to do a reading, and only with that they can tell you whether your information.
Okay.
But you came to us. I'm sorry, but you came with us and saying like, "Do your mom has this and that?" So that's why we started all this topic discussion.
Correct. Yep. Well, thank you.
You know. Yeah, so if there is someone else actually who wants to clarify their questions, you're welcome to put your questions and we will look into your, or maybe you want to have some topic to be discussed, which can be helpful for you to find more about your spiritual guidance, your like something what you really, maybe what your spirits want to tell you. Don't hesitate, and we will respond to all these questions, and definitely will try to help you. Yes, because it's a lot of things sometimes with our emotions going on, with energies going on around, and it's so important to keep all in balance, because that's what is in a world. We all kind of connected, united, and having this universal connection which comes from, and you can observe yourself, maybe try to learn more about yourself, like only in a way of developing your spiritual side and evolutioning quicker. Yeah, it's good idea.
So
Very.
you do readings. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, sometimes the overthinking. Got it. Okay.
All right. But then for you, it's better to do self-regulation, whatever we always suggest, and I kind of thinking that's what you need to work with your stress and anxiety, because you definitely have them. If you're starting so much overwhelmed with any information or any emotion, you very may be catching, energy of others as well, because that's what's happening, and that's what we already explained, especially last time. Yes, Minnie, that energy field can, when you're communicating, you're just kind of getting this information from surrounding, and it's just stuck. You can be not knowing even about it, because you have astral body, you have mental body, you have etheric body, you have so many of them, and kind of even this emotional body, it's just takes it, and then you're getting stuck with all this, and you getting more fearful because people have all their kind of energy. It's like kind of DNA, certain special, and you have to do some exercises. Exercise means you can repeat your lovely technique, because my technique is a bit longer, it's a grounding, but your technique is very simple.
So what suggestions you? Well, okay. If you've done readings, then I would think that you know the things, you know the breath the techniques. There are so many courses we actually went through, like she said, different techniques to clear and to just get ourselves in, with the breathing and stuff like that.
Yeah, try to. It could be so many. You can just even use the colors, or you can just think about like all this negative energy leaving your body. Like you can transform it. Caring, but you see, you kind of
No,
signals.
that's not what
Let
we're
me just.
saying.
Sorry, like you a little bit mixed signatures, signs of caring and worry and anxiety, which comes from your fear, and it's a separate topic. It's a separate things. So caring doesn't mean that you anxious and you can't sleep and you kind of like, oh, what's going on, like Emily overwhelmed with those negative like worry for the future or for your mom or for someone, because that's negatively impact on your spiritual body. While if you're sending love or praying or just kind of say like, okay, my mom is now in the hands of the universe because I trust, that's the building of your trust in someone, like who is having superpower. Let's put this way: God, universe, absolute. Because you and you have to put away the worry, because once you feel trust and when you trust universe, you don't have any more worries and they safe. Believe me, they safe. As in, while you worry, it's just you just more negative energy forming around you. That's how it is. But then stop worry first, but don't mix caring and worrying, because it's a completely different and opposite things.
All we were saying was actually it was just basically the opinions. You have the you have your free will, you have your thing on going your own way. We're not saying, oh, not to care or anything like that.
Definitely.
It's not what
We're not saying they will, whether we say that they will not.
yeah.
But I kind of, again, you just, I think, need more building on this sense of, what we're trying with Minda to say is that you need more like rely on universe and stop worrying or stop this anxiety inside you and feeling anxious. But again, only for that you have to do some self-regulational techniques. But it's up to you, whatever you want to do,
Exactly.
We're not
Well,
here
it's up to you.
It's just our suggestion. That's it.
That's it.
You cannot take it. It's advice.
Correct.
You can follow, you can. Everyone has free will to do. You like to worry, you can worry. Like, oh, it just, God bless you in anything. That's what we kind of like. And again, I want to remind that today we have a session. Before there were more people, but now we just with Mindy. And until we didn't finish, if someone wants to put the questions, you're definitely welcome. Yeah, try to take a deep breath. And what about our ping pong? I think.
Yeah,
no more ping
I was
pong.
going to ask if King Kong was here. Yes, I was wondering that too. If anyone is, watching, if you want to contact, comment or something. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Again, we're kind of not forcing you.
Oh,
It's just if you feel like you want, you definitely can have, like if you feel comfortable, but you have to be comfortable with what you're feeling. That's what we always try to say, that we're not there forcing someone, or we're not there
never.
to say people like something what like you have to do it, like, oh, or starting with, if you do, in any case, we're trying to be very caring with how you feel, so we're not trying to put anything negative into programming you with that, because we want you to still stay strong. And sometimes reading, if it is a reading with you and you're connected to the spirit, very healing process and very good process,
That you say, even if I'm not psychic, of as we were talking before, everyone has the psychic ability, and also you said you read cards, so yes, I think you know how to tune in and everything. It's just sometimes that the mind sometimes occasionally takes over. And so we need to just push ourselves so that, yeah, we go more into the intuition and more into the things going on.
Yeah, that's what I send you.
Okay.
To hug and give you love and send you love. Yeah.